After the storm, calm always follows. Saint Brickerton still carried the echo of what had happened, etched into its very stones. Ahmed's sword remained leaning against the wall, ready just in case. But the days passed, and with them, fear gave way to something else entirely. Life went on. To the west of the village, where the land was generous, the corn grew tall and plentiful. And it was there, among the golden rows, that something new began to take shape. Stone by stone, vine by vine, a house unlike any other began to rise, not to store grain nor to sell tools, but to keep something far older than the village itself, wine. Or at least that's what it looked like. The vines crept up the walls as though reclaiming their rightful place. But between them there were things no ordinary winemaker would ever bring along. Copper tubes, measuring instruments, sealed flasks containing something that glowed faintly at dusk, and resting in the corner, as if it were the most natural thing in the world, an orange brick. This is Sir Orion Starforge, royal builder of celestial engines, in service of the king. Or rather, he had been in service of the king, because Sir Orion had had enough. Months spent building something no one could see, no one could know, no one could even dare to ask about. A classified celestial object of such importance that the king himself barely slept, and demanded far too much from everyone around him. So one autumn morning, Sir Orion packed his only true companion, the orange brick, always loyal, and walked away. No warning, no destination, until he found Saint Brickerton. "Nobody here is going to ask me to build anything," he said to the orange brick. The orange brick said nothing, but it didn't disagree either. Sir MC was the first to welcome him, with that firm handshake that had become a tradition in the village. Sir Joe looked at him carefully and found nothing suspicious, except for the orange brick. But trusting his instincts, he allowed him to pass. Marina offered him a flower. Sir Orion accepted it, studied it with the careful attention of an engineer, and muttered something about suboptimal petal structure. Marina wasn't entirely sure what that meant, but she smiled anyway. He then passed Philip, the village priest, who gave him a polite nod. Alex immediately tried to sell him fish, but Sir Orion already had his hands full. As he continued down the road, he passed Ryan, while Candy warmly welcomed him to Saint Brickerton. And finally, he arrived home. Sir Orion had come to Saint Brickerton, hoping to unwind, to leave behind the demands of the king and enjoy a quieter life among the vines. But his inventor's mind was never truly at rest. It didn't take long before curiosity got the better of him. Naturally, he started with the wine. After all, he had a house full of vines. But a simple fermentation recipe wasn't nearly enough for a mind like his. Days of experiments followed, nights spent hunched over flasks and funnels, and that strange glow coming from his makeshift laboratory, which Perry, and the little monster from next door, had already gone to investigate at least 3 times. The secret? Stardust. Just a pinch, collected during all of those months spent building celestial objects for the king. Orion had kept a small amount for himself, for safety, he said. Out of curiosity, was more likely. The first cup went to Sir Curtis, the second to Marina. The third, Bomber Cost asked for 2. None of them could quite explain what they felt. Sir Curtis said he could suddenly see further than before. Marina swore the flowers grew faster when she stood near them. And Bomber Cost was staring at his own hands with an expression that was equal parts alarmed and deeply satisfied, especially when it came to the yellow one. Sir Orion watched it all unfold with the quiet satisfaction of someone who knows they've done something brilliant, and the faint unease of someone who suspects they may have been a little generous with the pinch. "It's temporary," he said to no one in particular. The orange brick remained silent. Word spread quickly. There would be a feast. The first harvest was almost upon them, and Sir Orion's concoctions were all anyone could talk about. Saint Brickerton needed to celebrate, and now, quite unexpectedly, it had something it had never had before. Powers. Small, strange, and entirely unexplained. But powers. Somewhere in the shadows where the wizard had vanished, something stirred in the darkness of the night, and smiled. And with that, Saint Brickerton keeps growing, one module and one creator at a time. Thanks again to Brick Engineer for his collaboration, a builder of worlds both on the ground and among the stars. An aerospace engineer and passionate LEGO enthusiast, he collects classic and modern space sets, along with train and seasonal builds. And now, his story has become part of Saint Brickerton. Be sure to check out his channel, link in the description. You'll find plenty of great content there. And as always, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy building.